All right, man. We in this thing. Let's get back into it. We are in this thing, man. Trap News Network. What's the deal? Hope everybody's here with us. Join this news you can use. It's knowledge you're not going to get nobody's college. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell here. All tap in for the latest and the greatest, man. Let's get into this good content. College. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell here. All tap in for the latest and the greatest, man. Boom. All right. So we can slide right into this content. Flacco is getting into it with Chud the Builder's team, and it's looking like they have called the FBI on Sir Flacco. So let's see exactly what's going on over here. If you ain't did so yet, give Flacco a like, comment, subscribe.
Our videos on Chud the Builder is making such an impact. His team is in full crash out mode. Our videos literally have them seeing ghosts. They're in the middle of a full manic episode, in my opinion. These people have lost their everlasting mind. I got a DM from a random account, and the DM says, yo boy Richard Cisco is at it again. If you guys are not aware or not up to date on my other videos, Richard Cisco is a 40-plus-year-old man who run a fan account for Chud the Builder, right? Who has nothing going on. He got no motion whatsoever. If you ever start to feel bad about your life, just know there's a 40-year-old man out here who's running a Chud the Builder fan account.
Yeah, that's crazy. Running a Chud the Builder fan account, that is a different way of Flu Flamery, Skullduggery, and larceny.
He caught my attention initially because on any given day, you can go to his X account and see him crying and complaining about how, the far-right black conservatives who make these anti-black content, how they not supporting Chud enough, and they not supporting Chud and endorsing Chud, and he's sick of it. Now, I made a video about this, and, he took to Twitter and he says, how dare you ask black influencers that make a living off calling out other blacks for acting blank to defend Chud, defending himself against the kind of black guys these black influencers make a living off of criticizing. So he's telling people like the Hodge twins and Officer Tatum, why not support Chud? Yeah, he's racist, but you racist too. That should tell him everything he needs to know about Chud. Chud is so despicable, Chud is so terrible and so horrible that even the usual suspects.
Hey, that's extremely racist. Like, that's kind of to Flacco's point right there. The whole Flu Flam, the whole Skulldug, the whole Larson is exactly what's going on when he's saying this is why he's on Chud the Builder's head, because Chud is a POS. And in being a POS, it gets into these situations to where you just can't stand for this blatant racism. Do I agree with everything Flacco's saying? No, but in this situation, while he's going at Chud the Builder, he has my full support, bro. I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not going to belittle him. I'm not going to take away from his point. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to let Flacco bust his Flacco move and take down Chud the Builder, because Chud the Builder is a direct threat and a hindrance to black society.
The ones that you would expect to sell us out for absolutely nothing. Even they like, man, I can't rock with that, bro. Man, you too flagrant. Yo, Chud had the Hodge twins breaking down why white folks should have used the N-word. Do you understand how wild that is, man? That the Hodge twins was breaking down why white folks can't use the N-word after giving them a pass for the last decade? He even asked me to help out Chud. I said, no chance. So because I said no chance and covered him asking black folks to help out Chud, he wrote novels upon novels about me on his timeline, lying, defaming me. But I just told him, hey, man, you better retract that defamation or else I'm coming. And he retracted all. He issued like 4 retractions that went on another manic episode, in my opinion. So he's just been spiraling out of.
But why would Flacco help Chud the Builder if Chud the Builder is a non-racist?
Control.
That doesn't make sense.
Now, since I dropped my last video, you guys have been putting belt to behind, bruh. I did not expect y'all to put in work like this. Y'all been putting belt to behind. Y'all have put in work so much that this man is now seeing ghosts, man. He is now seeing ghosts. Y'all got this man in a state of delirium. This man is literally, in my opinion, having a manic episode. Like, it's crazy. Y'all been putting belt to his behind so bad, y'all got this man seeing ghosts. Y'all got this man losing his.
But here's the thing, too, though. I'm going to let Flacco go off after this. But again, if he is outside being racist, which we all know he is, I don't think that he deserves any type of empathy. I don't think he deserves any type of sympathy. I think that everything that he gets is what he deserves.
Mine, bruh. Y'all been on his page literally putting belt. I got a random DM today from this random account. And they sent me DMs from Richard Cisco and them. So the person hit me and say, yo, your boy Richard Cisco, right, has been spamming the F out of me. He thinks I'm a man. He thinks I know you. I implied otherwise, but he claims he's going to sue me and you. Y'all been putting belt to his behind so bad, he's now in full schizophrenia mode. He's in full schizo mode. He DM'd this random account who commented under his page, hey, I know you're working with Flacco. He starts off with, I know you're working with Flacco, and then ultimately ends with, I know that you are Flacco. I know Flacco runs this account. Y'all been
Now, this is just full blown idiocy. The fact that he would DM a random fan and try to go at them and all that kind of stuff, knowing that could just be a slew of people who are anti his message, anti what he says, it's absolutely barbanicals. It's absolutely barbanicals. All I can say to this is this guy, I hope that he figures out life. I hope that he figures out a better way to do things. And I just hope that he understands that supporting a racist and trying to push the narrative of a bigot will always be the devil's work, and God will just never bless that. And as crazy as it sounds, Flacco right now is doing the Lord's work. So if Flacco so chooses to continue to go at this bigot, go at this racist and all this kind of stuff, and now he's trying to figure out a way to put the FBI on him, then that's just a flu flam, a skull dug, and a larceny.
putting belt to his behind on his page so bad. This man thinks we're in a great conspiracy. This man thinks it's a collusion. This man is in full schizo mode. Don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what y'all are doing to him. I don't know what type of comments y'all are leaving. I don't know what type of message y'all are sending. I wish I could see it all, but I don't even take like he's irrelevant, so I don't even go on his page. But I don't know what y'all are doing. But whatever y'all are doing, y'all got this man in a full mental health crisis. He DMs this person and he says, I have your docs. I just contacted law enforcement and filed reports. Contact the FBI because the docs in coordination with a mob doing it and the same time escalates this federally. Enjoy.
Now, here's the thing though. Flacco, you're laughing, you're ha ha he he, and you're with a whole bunch of wooty bam, wooty bam, wooty bam. Should this man really take, forward with this case, what's up, Given Life? You might want to prepare yourself for a potential up and coming legal situation. I get that it's all fun and games right now. I think that it's all ha ha he he right now, but better to need and not have than to have and not need. When it comes to the situation, should he take you to a federal place, it might be some things might not want coming up into the atmosphere, into the to the universe and all that. So just blah 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 blah. I'm just saying, I don't know what you're doing, what you ain't doing. I ain't finna get on to your business online, but what I will say is just be extremely mindful of what's going on here.
So if you guys don't know what he's referring to, right? So in our last video, and by the way, we're still doing this, all right? I haven't given the details yet because, one, we're trying to locate exactly, so hence we could contact.
He's trying to organize a group of people to walk with him while he's finna go serve somebody cease and desist paperwork. But the dude is calling it a gathering of a mob for a hate group. So it's tricky what Flacco's doing.
Like the local PD, get a permit, get permission, and march peacefully in his neighborhood, right, against bigotry. So he heard that's what we're planning, and again, we're still planning it for sure. And he says, oh, no, you doxing me, you attacking me, like they're planning on marching peacefully. Oh my God, yo. So now he claims he called the FBI on us. Good luck. Sir, we don't commit crimes. Good luck. One, hey, FBI, they plan on peacefully marching in my neighborhood. Yeah, good luck. All right.
Now, that could be an issue because it's in a residential and not in a public space. So depending on where he's at, Flacco, you might want to know this, depending on where he's at, you marching in his neighborhood could actually be a local crime. Because depending on how it's zoned and how it's designated, the neighborhood can be marked as a residential and not as general public space. Yes, public space, but not general public space. And if it's proven that you're marching in the neighborhood with the intention of causing a nuisance and causing a problem and causing commotion, that could be having little hidden crimes hidden, within the innuendos of that. Public disorderly conduct, public nuisance, Um, what's the one where you don't listen to the cops? Obstruction of justice, all that kind of stuff can be thrown in for petty charges, which can unfortunately lead to bigger charges should, certain things and certain words and certain pieces of language be used. So it's just something to pay attention to. Something small can turn into something big.
So he says, apparently he's now calling us a mob and claiming that that apparently this random account and like his beef, because apparently like this dude told me they've been beefing for a while now. So this random account and him beefing is apparently gonna get us FBI charges. Man, good luck. Yeah, I think y'all been dealing with certain people for a while now, right? That y'all think that all black folks are the same. Y'all think that all black folks commit crimes. Sir, we are law-abiding citizens who got a right to peacefully march in any neighborhood we want to peacefully march in.
Not necessarily in the neighborhood aspect of it, but I get where you're going with this.
Okay, you're not scaring us out of exercising our rights, homie. All right, we got a right to peacefully protest, which we will do. So he continues, he says, tell Flacco this all traces back to him. The coronation is already known. Bro, I know your entire network. I don't kick hornet nests and I don't fully understand. Now, this page got 4 followers. 4! This man is staying up at night, psychoanalyzing every negative comment y'all send his way.
Plot switch. What if it is Flacco on the account?
Hey, trying to understand who's connecting the dots. Bro, sir, if you think that I'm coordinating thousands of X account and Twitter accounts to go after you, you are out of your mind. People are just, bro, I can explain it, bro. People just don't like racist people. I'm sorry, sir. People just don't like racist people. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what to tell you. It's not a grand conspiracy. People just don't like racist people. So then look, he continues, right? And he says this. This isn't, okay, so now he's threatening to find this person's address. He says, this isn't 10 years ago. Ask yourself how well connected you think I am. Whatever you say, do whatever you think you should do. But then he continues, okay, more right here. And he goes, I was doxxed weeks ago when I took down Nick Fuentes. But all right, man, nobody cares. Just want Flacco to know that I know. You know what?
Well, I guess if he took down Nick Fuentes, he might be a joint in this little space. You know that these dudes be having their 1-2 steps like Sierra when it comes to these podcast space and these YouTube space and all that kind of stuff. So I can't say the dude is or he isn't, but I do know that it seems like Flacco may have met, somebody who's just as into this space and into this flu, flammy, skullduggery, and larceny as he is.
You know what? We got him, bro. Yo, here's the thing, These people have been in 4chan chat rooms their entire life, right? Bullying, antagonizing, harassing black folks their entire life. Black folks, we start fighting back and now they can't take it, right? We start fighting back and now all of a sudden I'm calling the FBI. Y'all, no, this is not fair. Hold on, bro. So when you and Chud was calling black folks the N-word, when you was, saying those racist things in my DMs, talking about a black man is gonna kill me over fried chicken, when you would say that in my DMs, did I cry? Did I say I'm gonna call the FBI on you? Nah, freedom of speech, right? Don't we all got freedom of speech? Huh? Don't Chud deserve to be free according to?
Yeah. If you can't stand the fire, get up out the kitchen, that's for sure. If you could throw racial epithets out, somebody's going to kill you over fried chicken and all that. Should somebody choose to want to attack and defend themselves as they see fit, I don't see a problem.
You, because it's freedom of speech, right? So the people in your comments got freedom of speech too. You just got to deal with it, sir. Right? The FBI can't do a goddamn thing about, people leaving bad comments. You just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there's nothing you can do about it. So he continues and he says, listen, now you understand why I messaged you. Documentation, thank you. I unblocked you for a reason because I know what this account is. And of course, you did exactly what I thought you would. Thank you, sir. They are having an absolute meltdown over us exercising our freedom of speech. and we're not even in coronation because, again, I honestly have never met that account. That account apparently had a grievance with this dude because he knows this dude is racist and he just don't like the dude.
All right, well, I'm sure Flock can go on for another 7 minutes in circles about this. That all being said, man, should Flacco choose to want to coronate and get this peaceful protest going on, man, I hope everything goes well for him. And I hope that he can put a foot into the A-double-double of every racist around the world. That all being said, man, chat, we're going to continue to stay in rotation. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Bow. His chat. This is a lot. This is a lot. This nigga Flacco going off. We get it, bro. You mad. We get it, bro. You mad. You ain't fucking with it. And I ain't mad at you for it. All right. We ain't mad at you for it. Go ahead, Flacco. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Thank you, baby. Let me see this. Breathing on these niggas like a Rottweiler.
Wack as an informant, label him as an informant in the paperwork. So today, I want to take a look back at the since the day that Big U was arrested, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding what happened. How did he find himself in that situation? And Big U himself actually took to Instagram on the day of his arrest to lay out the reasons and the people that he felt were behind the play, quote unquote, that led to him being.
It's crazy that Big U was so specific about whacking 600 being the dudes that helped him get arrested, and being even more specific to say that 600 was at his house when the cops pulled up, and then 600 doing a video at his house as the cops were pulling up. So that definitely seemed fluky.
Charged in federal court.
Turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed.
Good, was good.
Now, since then, like I said, there's been a ton of controversy. Was Wack involved with this? Was he not? Wack has gone to the internet and threatened lawsuits if his name isn't cleared. But
name never got cleared. We never saw that lawsuit either.
But we've seen legal documents in which the attorneys for the defense identify Wack as an informant, label him as an informant in the paperwork. So today, I want to take a look back at a few events that occurred before Big U was.
Now, if the lawyer is using verbiage like informant in reference to Wack, why are we doubting him being an informant? Why would the lawyer reference him as an informant if he's not one?
Arrested. And I also want y'all to listen to this conversation that Wack was involved in prior to Big U being arrested. See, one thing I think Wack does a lot is he jumps the gun. He celebrates his victories before he actually wins. And sometimes that leads to him talking too much. We're going to take a look at that today. But y'all know how I do. I run the clips, then I chime in. So I ain't going to tell y'all everything right now. Without wasting too much more time, let's get to it. Hey, y'all remember this scene right here?
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen you.
You fucking bully.
It's crazy that she has Wack on FaceTime. That's Wack right there on FaceTime while she's trying to get Big U arrested.
You're a fucking bully.
I think you're bully.
Put your hands on me? Nigga's a fucking bully. Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them now. me so I can press charges for what you did to me.
You see that?
Yeah. Did you lock me in the car?
We don't allow recording inside the hotel. You think you guys know?
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're meant to.
You fucking bully. Did you? Did you?
Oh, she's manic. She's manic. She threw a Mountain Dew. I remember her. Be quiet, Six. She's a girl. Six. Be quiet. She's upsetting the dog. That's the girl who threw the Mountain Dew. And I remember that she threw the Mountain Dew. It wasn't even a Mountain Dew Code Red. She just threw a regular old green Mountain Dew. It wasn't even a Code Red. It wasn't even like the blue one. I like the blue one in the blue can. She just threw a regular Mountain Dew. Crazy.
Fucking bully.
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you fucking bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, if I have my burger, I'll blow your bitch ass back. You fucking bully.
Originally, when I spoke on this,
Goodness gracious.
I spoke on how she was throwing all of these allegations out, but how she stayed on the phone the entire time. So I'm like, she must have been on the phone with the police or something, you know. And then it was brought to my attention.
Nope, she was on the phone with Wack 100.
That she was actually on a FaceTime call with Wack 100 the entire time. So all of this is going on. Y'all see her right there with this phone turned around? She's literally showing.
Like, at least grab a Baja Blast. At least. You're just throwing regular green Mountain Dew. First of all, where do you even get a regular non-flavored green or whatever Mountain Dew? Where do you just get a basic Mountain Dew from? What trailer park did you come from?
And Wack, hey, I'm up here. I'm in his face. I'm doing
What 13-year-old little white kid did you steal that from?
this right now. Now, I want y'all to listen to this conversation that Wack had that details not only this incident, but several other incidents and why they occurred. Check this out.
He said he watched write down the serial numbers of burners and then go hand them out in the neighborhood.
That's a fact. And with the blackberries too.
But that's what I was saying, Wax. He didn't look at him a certain way when he did that?
Yo, listen, I keep trying to tell y'all that section and see what's going on is niggas is spilling the beans. That's what's going on. You notice it ain't none of Nipsey homies that ever came out and said, Wack, you lying about that freak shit. You know why? Because a few of them was participants. They know.
Ooh.
Niggas is just...
We've been saying you lying about that Nipsey Hussle tape since day one. Nigga, it's been like 2 or 3 years for that. You still ain't busted a move. What are you talking about? All you do is flu, flam, skull, dug, and lie. You
spilling the beans. He was about... Listen. He said something else in there that he's setting them up for. You didn't hear what he said? Yeah, Nipsey got a baby by my cousin. You know why he know the footage exists? You know why Loose Cannon know that the footage I speak of is real?
That's the baby mama?
That's his fucking cousin.
Oh, shit, bro. I'm done. I'm gone. All right, y'all.
But yet, we've never got that footage.
You didn't catch when I said, you stupid. Loose been with me the whole time, you dumb, stupid ass. Them niggas over there shaking like that.
Now it's Loose been with me the whole time. Well, then it was Loose been with me the whole time. Now you're trying to disassociate yourself from Loose Cannon. It's crazy how over a long enough timeline, you can just kind of pinpoint all Wack's lies.
Not right now. God.
Loose has been with him the whole time.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Loose been with me the whole time. So, of course, we know the infamous No Jumper interview was clearly orchestrated and planned out. That storyline was put out on purpose. And then we have you here on FaceTime with a woman who is screaming, call the police so I can press charges on you. Call the police so I can press charges on you while attacking this man. So Wack is clearly connected to two people who have an agenda against Big U and two people who clearly want to see him charged with crimes. Listen to this part.
That's why you don't get this nigga. Guess what else just happened? The Rick Ross.
Isn't it crazy that he just gets on Clubhouse and just has all these confessions, just goes wild with it?
Whatever relationship you got with Rick Ross and me.
Why you stole it out my mouth?
The Rick Ross and that was over. That's over.
Nigga, I knew you was about
What
to
do
say
you
that.
do? He said, yo, a nigga have us whoop, and then you didn't see him say, then he'll pop up with the niggas like, nigga, what you doing?
Making you look funny, and then
had the niggas thinking, yeah, some niggas over there, I'm finna send my homies over there to handle that for you. Oh, Rick Ross and Meek them is finna be woke up because guess what? They know if they drop that bag or not.
Gross tell Rick Ross, look, I'm gonna keep them niggas off you. I'm gonna be with you.
Hey, bro,
That's a sick nigga, bro.
I keep telling niggas.
You know what's crazy? He never got indicted for that, but with all the things going on, isn't it crazy that Wack put that charge on Big U as well? That whole like Rick Ross situation, that is a crazy.
Because I work in phases.
Listen very closely, because this dude is saying I work in phases. So he's going to break down the step-by-step process that he took to get Big U in trouble. Listen to this.
Let me see how smart you are, Brock. What was the last bullet I launched? I'm gonna give you the last three. All
right, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the last four. I released the paperwork with the police.
I know where this is going.
Then I double back and released the signature line with him and Nipsey Hussle on the contract and told him, say another word, I'm gonna let him see what the contract is you sent me. Right?
I'm all ears.
Then the female SKG. We're going at your character and the contracts you got over there, boy.
Y'all heard him? The female SKG, we going at your contracts. You see him?
The female SKG. Damn it, man. So Wack has been basically planning this flu flam, Skull Doug, and Larson on Big U for some time now. It seems like it's like a bunch of little methodic steps that he's put in place to get this man out of here. And it seems like Wack has had a grudge against Big U for quite some time now. This doesn't seem like something that just kind of popped up.
I work in phases. Wack sent her to do this. So while everybody was watching this in real time.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen you.
You fucking bully. You's a fucking bully.
I think you're bullying.
Put your hands on me? Nigga's a fucking bully. Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them now. You can go out and press charges for what you did.
What's going on here?
You see that?
Yeah. Did you lock me in the spot?
We don't allow recording inside the hotel. Just make it.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're mentally ill.
You fucking bully. Did you? You fucking bully.
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you fucking bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, if I have my burger, I'll blow your bitch ass back. You fucking bully.
Thinking that it
she's manic.
was just some random move, or that this was a woman who was really just emotional because she saw Big U and she was being confrontational because of what she'd been through. Y'all just heard it. This was an orchestrated play by Wack 100. And if we being real, shortly after this, I believe, she popped up on No Jumper. So it's almost like they doing these stunts at Big U in exchange for some publicity.
And then now, this your homeboy saying you writing serial numbers down the pistols, which relates back to what? That BlackBerry phone and that police contract.
Bro, when you said the police contract out loud without even having to look at your phone, I said, this nigga's an evil genius.
At this point, there should be no doubt. Because what Wack is doing is he's actually listing all of Big U's charges and the step.
No, I think that genuinely Wack had an agenda towards Big U. I think that there's something going on that happened between Wack and Big U that genuinely hurt that man, that genuinely upset that man. And I think that Wack's been looking for retribution ever since. I genuinely in my heart believe that Wack is trying to take down Big U for sure.
Steps that he took to.
I mean, I'm just going off the actions that we're seeing. I'm not making up anything out of my head. I'm not coming up with any crazy ideas or theories. I'm just going on the fact of what we're just watching in real time.
Orchestrate bringing out the information.
The fact that that's even a question kind of just leads more to my point.
That led to those charges. Y'all peeping this? The Loose Cannon interview got Loose Cannon talking about selling guns and serial numbers and All of this different shit. And if you look back at the Operation Drawdown, guys got picked up for being involved in some gun trafficking. And, you know, they were probably hoping that they would be able to get those guys, and those guys would say that Big U was connected to that in some kind of way, but they haven't. But this is what he's doing. He's just throwing rocks in the dark to see what hits something. If some other people got to go down in the process, then so be it. It's funny to hear him talk about loose cannon in this way now when, shit, you contributed to him being incarcerated. And since he's been there, you haven't done anything to help him. You actually do the opposite. But I want to keep going because now I want y'all to listen to how Wack talk about how he tried to provoke a response, not just with the SKG situation. He was trying to provoke a violent response or some type of street.
My man Cheeto said Big U treated Wack like a peon. He marked him out. Wack couldn't beat him, so he put the feds on him. Undercover cop, undercover transmission lever. Woo! Golly.
Activity. He was literally trying to provoke it. Probably so they could be charged. More than likely so they could be charged.
Now this shit right here, it was always what Wack was saying, right? Hey, Brick Baby, it was that no jumper. That's a 60 grip, Brick Baby. What you gonna say to him?
And 600 was in the. 600 was there too.
600 was there in the lobby.
Seen the pictures too. I haven't seen that shit.
Hey, Brick Baby.
Yeah, he was really trying to get Brick to crash. And it's funny because Wack know Brick trying to rap, you know, or I'm going to say he rapping. I ain't going to say he trying to rap because the nigga rapping. So Wack know that Brick rapping, and he know that people look at rappers in a certain light. So he's trying to orchestrate these situations to make it look like Brick Baby is getting chumped out. You know what I'm saying? So people will be like, oh, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit. You know, this dude is strategic. I will give him that. He's strategic, but I don't believe it's his own doing. I believe that he's being coached to conduct himself this way because the way it's being set up and the way the indictment is damn near worded to the T with the allegations that Wack was putting out, is almost like this was a planned job, man. Clearly, this was a planned job.
It's really odd that damn near everything that Wack tried to put on Big U over the course of these years has now somehow, some way, in one shape or another, either been directly involved in the indictment or led to direct involvement with this indictment for the federal RICO.
But we not done. This dude, hey, when he get to talking, he get to talking. Listen to this part.
This play took like 3 or 4 years, huh, Wack? This whole little thing, huh? Think about you sat on about 3? Yeah, 3, almost
2.5 years. Yeah, losing contracts.
All right, so they say God lost the contract. That Crenshaw, that Metro shit, he lost that contract. And he trying to pump Skip and get some money out of Skip. Skip still got his contract. Hop got fired. It was only a few spots left. Nigga Hop got fired. Nigga from Ernest got fired. They lost the contract, man. See, the boys scrambling like a motherfucker, man. But yeah, he said he trying to punk Skip out of some money because Skip still got his contract.
Skip is that weirdo light-skinned nigga. Remember the light-skinned nigga that somebody did a podcast with the nigga. The nigga.
That nigga Alex Alonzo. Skip Townsend or something like that?
Yeah. So they did.
Oh, shit. Oh, he panicking. Yeah. Trying to put that pressure now on people, huh?
Now, but see what's going on is that's that federal indictment he got.
Oh, shit.
That's what caught him with him.
And keep in mind, none of these things were put into the paperwork. None of these things have been revealed until Wack has said these things. And then we looked up. Byron Blake is going into the past to play these clips. You look up a couple months later, all these things are now being mentioned in this indictment. And it's crazy again, just as like, how does Wack so aware of everything going on when it comes to the feds and Big U's case?
That's a wild card. That had nothing to do with me. I didn't know he had that coming.
This clip was edited to show you the date that this video was put out, January 21st, 2024. At this point, Big U had not even been charged with a federal indictment.
Yeah, and this in 2024, Wack is saying, yeah, you know, Big U got a federal indictment on the way. Big U got a federal indictment on the way. Nobody knew this was happening. Nobody knew it was coming. Nobody knew that Big U had these cases going on, and somehow Wack was just all over the internet letting us know where the flu flam was afoot. This is incredible.
Man. But I also want y'all to listen to what Wack said. This play it took me about 3 years, 2.5 years to execute it. So 2.5 years from January of 24 would date back to July of 2021, right? January of 24, July of 21, 2.5 years. I want y'all to take a look at something. The focal point almost of this, case against Big U, the main thing that they have a witness for is this robbery of Big Dale. This robbery allegedly occurred July 5th, 2021. Big Dale reported it afterwards, but we know that it was still in July because July 9th or 11th, he's alleged to have recorded a conversation consensually. So what I'm saying is, what are the chances that Wack's execution of his play coincides with the exact moment and time frame of Big Dale deciding that he is going to go and tell law enforcement that Big U has been robbing and extorting him? We know that Wack is on a mission to get Big U taken down. You want to get his contracts taken. You trying to provoke him into doing.
Yeah, that's a cold timeline. That's a cold timeline, and I don't believe in coincidences of that level at all. So it is easy for one to kind of put two and two together to make four, to see that, Wack's timeline of trying to get Big U out the way directly correlates and definitely lines up with the timeline of Big U catching these cases and all these flu flammeries and skullduggs and larcenies kind of popping up out of nowhere.
Doing certain things in certain places so he can be charged with a crime. And now we know that during this time frame, you were connected to Dale.
Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He working. I'm not going to lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga.
Don't sound like no coincidence to me, man. And it does sound like even if you were unaware that Big Deal was going to do that before he did it, once you found out he did it, you immediately started your campaign to bring on more people who could act as witness and pile on overt acts in your effort to make sure you added to the case.
And to find out, old Brick Baby got some secrets.
It's crazy because those overt acts that you piled onto the case, Wack 100, are now the same overt acts, ironically, that Big U is being charged with. And now it's very clear to see that Big U is being charged with assault on Wack 100 after Wack 100 put these overt acts into the case. Why?
Baby's next, Wack. You already know his shit's coming. He coming in due time.
Let's just say this. You remember Brick Baby knew them feds was going over there?
Yep.
Remember, Brick Baby been out. Brick Baby caught that gun case 7 months ago, ain't been to court. Come to find out, Brick Baby and Big U got the same attorney.
Oh, wow.
So I think Big U controlling Brick Baby because of what they both know about each other. Brick Baby just too scared to keep speaking on it because the cat came out the bag when I exposed. Nigga, you know I was gonna arrest that nigga a month ahead of time.
Now, Wack is all over the place here because he's implying that Brick was, aware that the feds was gonna grab Big U, and at the same time saying that Brick and Big U got the same lawyer and Big U controlling them, which if Brick was informing on Big U and they had the same lawyer, then that would be a conflict of interest. Or maybe Wack is saying that he knew that the feds were going to pick Brick Baby up.
I mean, that could be real that he knew the feds was going to pick Brick Baby up because he knew that obviously 2 years before it happened, Big U was going to get picked up. So we saw that in this situation.
Month before it happened, which would make complete sense considering that the same informant that provided information in the Mitchell case provided information in the gun trafficking case and was also informant in the Big U case. So, you know, pretty much Big Deal taking everybody down, and Wack knows what he on. And instead of just saying, hey, yeah, I know what Big Deal doing to them boys over there, he trying to make it sound all, yeah, well, the homie was over there with Brick Baby Girl. And no, bro. Once again, this is not a coincidence. What are the chances that you know about all of this supposed to be secret stuff? Think about this. This is a secret you just said. Nobody's supposed to know this but Brick Baby and the feds. The feds are allegedly keeping this a secret.
This supposed to be a keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know.
So these guys could work. How would you be privy to this information? You saying that you able to outsmart the feds and get intel on them? Or you with them? What y'all think? With that said, I'm going to wrap this one up. Hit that hype button before y'all get up out of here. Hit that like button before y'all get up out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I've been seeing the comments saying y'all want the live stream.
All right, man. So we finna get up out of here. That's my man Byron Blake giving it to us late and great. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Chat, let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think Wack a flu flammer, a skulldugger, and a larceny? Y'all think that Wack a flu flammer, a skulldugger, and a larceny? You think that man is a flu flammer, a skulldugger, and a larceny? It's a lot going on in these YouTube streets, man. That's what I do know. It's always a lot going on in these YouTube streets. There's always a lot going on in these YouTube streets. I know that it's always some things to go on. There are two more things I wanted to get into. I got into the Flacco Chud the Builder thing, Damian Porter versus Wack. Okay, yeah, here's another thing I wanted to get into real quick.
All the bullshit. When she came in that day, you knew I had never seen her like that. I was tripping. What really tripped me out is when I...
This is apparently the reason why DC Baby Draco was in jail, according to Officer Rat Run Runner. Let's see.
Went out and saw Creep in his vet. I'm like, okay, how are these kids here? So in that state she was in, high as a kite, on crystal and liquor, whatever she's on.
Damn, Jalise.
You're driving your children from here to Vegas and back, bro? Look, this ain't no...
So Wack just snitched on Jalise and said that she be high as a kite on Yes to Yes, driving her kids back and forth to Vegas. Hey, CPS, if you're watching, DFACS, Child Protective Services, if you're watching, he's saying that girl over there be off Yes to Yes, driving a car. I don't know if y'all caught that, but that's what he was saying. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to that.
Patrol, she really need to get some help, bro.
Anybody who's been around for like her being around her kids is at least a little worried about what this might be like.
Well, that's the first time I seen that. I've never seen her.
The day they turn 18, we're interviewing.
I've never seen her in that state.
Tell us about Jalise.
I've never seen her in that state, bro. And because I'm like, bro, she don't do no fucking crystal.
You telling me she's still indulging in crystal? Or if she ever did, I don't know if she ever did, bro, but you know.
You like Wack asked her, and she told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do crystal.
So there's clips of her talking about it on the news.
I didn't know, bro.
The fact that Adam goes, yeah, the moment you turn 18, we're going to interview Jalice's kids. The moment they turn 18, tap in with me. I got a no jumper check for you. We're going to sit down. We're going to interview you about what your life was like as being Jalice's child. That is bar.
I had no idea. I know she thinks I'm her enemy, but I'm telling you, you need to go look. It's not right to put those allegations on a man, telling people he was dragging you around his spot, bank pounding you out.
Yeah.
When we got video footage of you freely walking in and out, pictures and this shit and that shit, getting undressed, in and out the bathroom, slide. He's in the bed. You got in the bed voluntarily. I got all that. She got in the bed.
Yeah.
He's laid back, watching TV. Like, bro, like Adam at some point is like, I'm not saying you wasn't a little tipsy, but I think you knew what was going on.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
He said her blood alcohol wasn't over the limit, bro.
That video that we saw with Jalise and Skinny from the 9, it doesn't look like Jalise is unaware of where she's at or what she's doing. It looks like she's pretty coherent. It looks like she's pretty above board. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't look like any foul play is going on. Now, there isn't any sound, so we don't know what happened before and or after. But from the angles that we saw, it doesn't look like anything was a flu flam afoot.
She knew, bro. Type shit. I'm playing Jalise. Oh no, he said.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible that she was blacked out and the skinny could not have been expected to know. But at least, like, from the okay, the ultimate fucked up drunk girl situation is when the girl is passed out or so inebriated that you're fucking her and she doesn't really even have any idea what's going on. We've all probably heard about
clips I put up.
And that what I'm saying is that from what I saw of those clips,
bro,
it's not the most extreme version of a date rape scenario if it is true. So you got to at least say that is that it's not like there's anything that we know right now. But
yeah, Jalise unfortunately did. Well, I don't want to say unfortunately because it's not unfortunate, but Jalise did look pretty coherent. It didn't look like she was at a loss for space, time, or understanding of what was going on. It seems like she was pretty willing to put her thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Besides just her testimony, that would be able to make you feel like you have to believe that Skinny from the 9 did something inappropriate. So I have to shoot him that is like, I haven't completely closed the door in my mind on the idea that she is just like 100% lying. But it doesn't look great. I would say,
but they have put it out there that he slipped a BZ or roofie before, bro. No offense, Skinny, but that's what they say, bro. I don't believe him.
I would say he currently kind of looks better than her in this whole scenario.
I think that she has a problem, and I think that is unfair for the world to have to take on the burden of knowing
who she is
when she's not.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Like
the world has to take on the burden of knowing who she is sick.
Like, you're driving the car, you're coming to the crib, you walk around the house, doing what you want to do. You slide. You don't see Skinny pulling her into the bed.
Right.
You're in the living room. You chose to come in there.
Yeah.
I can't.
He was trying to beat off.
That's what he was doing. She's supposed to see that and be like, oh, I'm offended. I'm out. She should have been on the thing like, yo.
Hey, don't tell me he whipped joint out, bro. Start massaging, bro. Yeah, like, awesome. Like, oh, my bad. Knowing a BZ see that, she can't deny it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Animal instinct kick in.
Skinny from the 9 dropped anchor on Jalise. The video, she looked real comfortable. The next morning, she was fixing her hair like it was all good. I don't believe her. She had her head all on the chest. Yeah, she stayed lying high. Okay, that's a sick move.
I went to this fool's house and stepped in his bedroom. This fool was beating off.
But then you got all the clips of her basically saying that he didn't rape her from before.
He did, yeah. She's saying, I got those.
That doesn't look great.
I got the conversation with her and King Yella. I never said he...
And even though she says like, oh, I thought I was sexually assaulted.
That's the same shit.
But then when she starts like talking to people, she realizes that the term for a sexual assault that involves intercourse is
rape.
There's nothing.
I never said he raped me. I just said he took advantage of me.
Yeah. Like, I get how she might not want to label it that way because she feels like that maybe doesn't necessarily describe the encounter.
But that's what it is.
That's what I think.
mean, saying something like that really kind of takes a lot of
EBKJ-Bo and Stun a Girl shit is so repetitive. Nobody wants to hear it. And let's be real. She really doesn't have a lot. You know this. She really doesn't have a lot to talk about. So I really think she just bust a move to try to create a narrative for people to want to talk to her, bro. Like prior to this, after all the no jumper and all the, what is it to talk?
Wack say she tried to orchestrate her own play, bro. Right? That nobody else was in on, bro.
To her about.
It had definitely cooled off, I guess, content-wise, but also, like, if she was the kind of person who was going to be accusing people of willy-nilly, you would not think that Skinny from the 9 was the best clout opportunity.
Well,
but you might.
But you never know what's going on in Jaleese's mind. Skinny from the 9 might be that nigga in Jaleese's head. You feel me? Jalise might thought that she pulled a lick. She might thought she had one.
If you're a woman who wants to do this, you might think, hey, this guy's not so cool and popular. I'm gonna say it about him because people already kind of don't like him.
They don't like him.
So maybe they'll just believe it right away.
He already has this alleged this snitch jacket.
And I don't think she like would have had this plan before they had sex, but she might be opportunistic enough that Yeah, she was up. She had sex with him, and then she just decided, you know what? Let's use this.
The biggest person she's been tied to is DC Baby Draco.
And he's still locked up?
He's locked up.
This man just said the biggest person she been tied to, bro. Like her baby daddy ain't Uzi Marcus type shit. I don't know.
He doing about
and DC Baby Draco on the phone with the homegirl Chunky Barbie every day. Chunky Barbie, when you see this video, stop taking that nigga calls. What's wrong with you? Stop taking that nigga calls. What's wrong with you?
They put the charges on them too. The little girl, the little chick. Said he was pimping her. The little chick that night, the little dark-skinned chick, the one that the little homie said they pounded out.
Okay.
She called and said he was pimping me out. He raped me and had me doing all these things.
The girl said that about Draco.
About Draco. Whoa. DA rejected it, but his PO violated him.
And that's why he's locked up.
That's why he's locked up right now.
It's not like something else, and then that's happening in addition.
It's like
you know the little beezies, they get frantic, but still, bro, stay away from the young beezies, bro.
June, July.
Wow,
like maybe July 9th or some shit like.
Wait, so the BZ said that DC Baby Draco was yimping her out? Called the PO on him? Hit him with the Yex Yaffican, the human Yaffican? DC Baby Draco got hit with the Whoppington, with the Whopper with extra cheese.
That's why he's locked up.
Holy shit.
But see, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, every couple months, I get R&B drunk. I've never experienced this shit till, this shit is fun.
Getting her drunk.
Man, what?
How drunk we talking?
Because I don't know how to gauge it. I just start pouring shots and shit. I'm fucked up. And she knows what I'm up to. But this shit's, bro, I get like beat up and shit.
Yeah.
She talks shit to me. Wow. Like it's fun.
That's awesome.
But I'm at home with my woman.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into it with the plan of like, hey, we're gonna get drunk and have sex, then I don't think there's anything.
No, I'm sober though.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying this shit.
Lena will go to a party and she'll take one shot, and then like a half hour later she'll be like,
see, that's a slippery slope though, right?
I mean, yeah, that could be tricky, icky, mickey, vicky, and sticky if you got the wrong woman.
What if y'all confirm, like, before y'all get drunk, yeah, this is what we doing it for. We getting drunk, we finna have us a good time. Y'all get drunk, she decides she don't want to have a good time no more, bro. Tight shit. You gotta just stop, bro.
oh my God, like I drank too much. And then she's like one of these people that now believes that alcohol affects her so much that like, she's like, oh my God, I took a shot and a half last night and I've been feeling so weird all day. And
Has she ever been just like wasted?
Back in the day, we used to get f***ed up. Yeah. But
So she knows what it feels
she's
like.
just like super conscious of whatever she's taking. And
Motherhood.
yeah, she doesn't get loaded at all anymore, but if she has a drink or two, she always treats it like a 5-alarm fire.
Motherhood.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. All right. Anyway, this is my concern with Scheme from the Night that I want to ask you about, is that I feel like probably her accusing him of rape will not get picked up by the DA, right?
No.
There's not a lot to go on. But
if they continue to push these plots and continue to push this flu flam, it could definitely turn into that big issue for sure.
the fact that he sent the video of them having sex to you, to 607 Unk, etc.,
that could be revenge porn.
That could be problematic.
Here's
right?
the thing.
But if he blurred it, I mean, that's
Here's the thing.
that's kind of a show of good faith.
He blurred.
Yeah.
The other shit I got is her movement around his house.
Right.
And I got her getting in and out his bed.
Right.
Right?
Bra and panty type shit.
The other shit.
Jaleese is a little freak, man. She got to sit her little hot in the pants self down somewhere. We finna get up out of here to the next one, man. Jaleese, sit down, freak Jaleek. You just a freak Jaleek, man. Sit down somewhere with that. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Chat, I got one more I want to jump into y'all before I get up out of here. It's my second live of the day, so I hope that y'all enjoying this content that I've been giving y'all. Been giving y'all more news y'all can use, more knowledge y'all can't get nobody's college. I hope that everybody's enjoying this Trap News Network content that we've been producing for y'all lately, man. I've been giving it to y'all at a much higher rate. Hopefully that you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully that you guys are enjoying it with the hopes that you guys are enjoying it. That all being said. And oh, I've been traveling on this road too long. Trying to find my way back home. All right,
welcome to another episode, everyone. Wack 100 disrespects me, Damian Porter, once again. He's here on No Jumper, having their podcast. Someone had told me in the comments just a little while ago, I was going through the comments from the videos I had done earlier.
We're gonna fast forward because my man Damian Porter is pretty long-winded, so we're gonna speed just past a little bit. Damian Porter, he kind of slow. Damian Porter, she kind of slow, so let's keep going.
Oh, Cuban, 2 of them going to sleep the first 4 seconds. The other 2 gonna be scared to death.
Okay, number one, Spoodyface called you a homosexual on the podcast like a week ago, so I don't really feel like I need to go that hard defending him against these accusations because he has said similarly hyperbolic things about you.
Bro, the nigga be telling a bunch of lies.
I don't have any knowledge of his.
Listen, the dude said that I called the police on him.
He never said you called the police on him. He said you called the YouTube police on him.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. You are the police. You are a snitch. Now, if you all know, or you may not have even recognized, and I'm sure Wack being slow like he is, and I can prove it. He kept saying something right here on this show, and he kept saying the wrong word, and he kept saying over and over. I can go back to it, but I'm not even about to do that. He probably don't even know what I'm talking about because he think it's the right word. Now, and when I do my content on Wack, when I have done content on Wack 100 over the last few months or whatever, when I started doing content, this sort of content, reactions and this and that, if you go back to my content, I have never called Wack the police. I have never said that Wack is a snitch, Wack is a buster, Wack loves transmissions.
Oh man, Damian Porter just threw that in there. He kind of slid that one in there, didn't he?
3-finger Wack. I said the other day, I didn't even know what that was about. That I didn't even know why Spoodyface kept calling them 3-finger Louie, 3 fingers up and 3 finger down. I heard something about some 3 fingers, but I didn't even know what it was. Like what the whole 3-finger stuff comes in that as it relates to Wack. Obviously, something freaky, something sinister having to do with his 3 fingers or someone else's.
Someone else's 3 fingers. Booga booga booga. Look, Book is in the chat. Booga booga booga.
I don't know. So I never even run that kind of content on Wack. As far as, man, this dude's a snitch. This dude's this and that. I cover other stuff that other people run on him, you know, and saying these things about him perhaps. But I've never said these things personally.
Man, I got love for Damian Porter, but this nigga speaks like a slave for sure. This nigga speaks like a slave for sure, man.
But until now, hold on.
And that I'm the reason why Ann Hefe's in jail. And what he doing, he got the Crips looking bad.
Just all of them?
His neighborhood, he got looking bad. Because listen, he always say on 40s on the dead homies. I ain't heard you put nothing you say about Wack on 40s in the dead homies. So as a Crip to the neighborhood 40 Crip community, all sides, your homie has said a Paru called the police on him. Blood gotta bring the work. You gotta bring the work. No,
Spoodyface never said you called the police on him. He said that you called the YouTube police on him. Why do y'all keep negating that aspect? He said the YouTube police.
No 40s Crip, rest in peace, Scooter. Ain't no 40 Crips I know putting them accusations on no Damu without having to work.
I don't really see Spoodyface apologizing or correcting the record.
He ain't got to apologize.
He's never done that on the podcast.
No, but now we enter into the realm of...
And then Wack is talking about how shouldn't no Crip put that type of lie on a Damu, but Wack, you're a Damu who put a whole fake shooting video on a Crip, the young at Hefe Taco stand.
Hey, homie.
Bro, let me make sure I keep stopping this first of all, to make sure these people don't try to send me a strike again like they've done before, which is outrageous considering that they're sitting right here talking about me on the podcast. It's about to come up right now. I didn't know it was this back far into Spoodyface. They talked about Aunt Hefe for a long time in his situation. This dude Wack, he basically trying to put the taco stand stuff on Aunt Hefe again right here in this podcast. Right? It's crazy. I'm not even about to play that stuff. Okay. Then they got, as we can see, they moved.
Play that shit. 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 I like that song. It's a good song. It's a good song. Where I was scamming nothing that shit, y'all. Man, that's a good song, bro. I ain't gonna front.
On Spody Face was on Spody Face for
when he said I ain't even gonna play that. That's all I thought was play that shit. Play that shit.
a minute. And here I come now.
You that emotional where you just making shit up? Because what Wack got to do with Ann Hefe and some A-Trays? What you say Wack called the police on you? Where that's at? Wack didn't tell you, I don't strike niggas' pages. I take niggas' pages. Ask Hassan Campbell. I told you, right, since you want to play, I'm going to show you what my reach is. I take pages. I just ain't had the time to call my little team and get them on it. We get to it.
I stole it.
Right? So this is real. I
stole it. That was funny.
I don't strike niggas. You can't find nobody saying Wack struck my page. I don't even know.
And you can get your page took like anybody else. You're not scaring anybody. No jumper doesn't scare anybody. Y'all can get y'all pages took. And there's a such thing as abusing the system. Like Jalise kept talking about the other day. You know, I'm going to file legal claims on everyone. Yeah, you will be abusing the system. That's what YouTube will tell you. You keep making these claims against people, copyright claims and abuse claims. You are abusing the system. We're going to take your channel. It's how it works. Not only that, you have so many strikeable offenses on your channel, including right now, y'all talking about me. This can be considered harassment.
This could be considered community guideline violations of bullying. That could fall under those things. What they're doing to Damian Porter for sure.
Watch, but yet they'll call YouTube on me. They'll speak on me. Yeah, they don't speak on me all the time on No Jumper or none of that. And yes, I've covered some No Jumper content, but it has not been negative. It has not been in a negative way. But hold on. Let me make sure I calm down. Let me make sure I don't make any threats here because I don't trust none of these people. And there's no need for me to make any threats. But I'm not about to be going back and forth with Wack 100 on the internet. That's over. I'll show you why right now.
Oh, I strike a page.
I strike. I've been doing drone strikes.
Yeah, you had the other dude accused talking about this other fake Hoover dude, whatever his dude is, whatever this nigga name, called himself the big fella, said, I told you to strike his channel.
Who said that? Oh, that one dude? Yeah, I never even heard of this dude.
What are you talking about?
Damian Porter?
Yeah, a fake Hoover. Listen, really? When the nigga went at Jab 5, right? It's real shock.
A fake Hoover, that's what I ain't. So ask your homeboys.
Well, Damian Porter, he's from over there with them guys. He's one of them guys over on the H side. So I'm not sure where the fake Hoover is coming from. But all right, let's see where this goes.
The fake Hoover in prison. And in fact, bro, I was in camp with you, Wack. That's what you don't know. I was in Camp Holton with you. When you had the braids, I was in Camp Holton with you. Gonna have to go ahead and get into that content next.
Sounds like Wack got caught turning down some fades.
Remember he tried to run the content on Jack 5, talking about Jack was on the 50-50 yard. And
no, he don't remember. He said he don't know me. Yet, as soon as Wack said, this fake Hoover dude, Adam said, who? Damian Porter? Okay. Watch this, though.
Oh, good, right? The Hoovers called him and told him what kind of car his daughter drive. The next day, he was retracting like a little bitch. No, I got a call. I was wrong about Jap 5. No, you ran the content on J Hood saying he was on the 50-50 yard. Crip Mac was on the 50-50 yard, but you got that call.
Or big homie on a 50-50 yard.
And they told you, don't your daughter drive this color car, this kind of car? He started retracting and talking about, nope, I was wrong about Jap 5. You have no more credibility. Then he talking about Wack told Adam to strike him. I'm like, bro, I don't even know nothing.
The first time I ever heard of that dude was when he made a video saying that we striked his page. Now,
somebody struck his page, Adam. Somebody struck his page.
Okay, so Adam says first of all, the way that this colonizer, this massa is referring to me, I don't appreciate. This dude and that dude, this and that. You got the wrong one, bro. Trust me. You sitting here listening to Adam or sitting here listening to Wack, and gonna get you in the world of trust. You don't want to do this. You don't want to play this game with me. Trust me on that, for one. Okay, now for two, he just said that the first time that I heard of the dude is when I heard him make a video about I struck his page.
Yeah, Wack could put a RICO on you in real time and then pretend like he don't know nothing about the situation.
Huh? Now, if you all recall, the video that I was reacting to before with Adam and Wack when they had mentioned my name, Wack had mentioned my name here on No Jumper, telling Adam about the video I did on Hoodstock. That I was just sitting there listening and I wasn't reacting.
Yep, he sure did. He said that Damian Porter doesn't react. He said he just sits there and listens to the content and let it play. And he don't actually do any reactions. He just sits there and just regurgitates the content. That's what he said.
Started all of this stuff that basically I just took the content. And Adam, Wack said my name, and Adam said, who? Oh, Damian Porter? Oh, okay, I don't really know who that is. Okay, Damian Porter. And then the next day I got the strike from No Jumper. All right, so Adam knew my name then to give me the strike.
He knew your name to breathe boy.
Like to have No Jumper send me the strike. He said my name then on that podcast. This is before I made the video about the strike. He hadn't gave me the strike yet. I was reacting to the video that they were doing, talking about my Hoodstocks video. This was before the strike. And when I talked about that video, and Adam mentioned it, said my name then. So right now he's saying, I only know who this dude is. I didn't know about him until I saw him or heard about him doing a video about we sent him a strike. No, you did. You said my name before then. Anyway, Wack 100, as we heard, says that I changed my video like a little bitch. He said, I changed my video on Jet 5 like a little bitch. That I lost credibility. That I'm a fake Hoover. And he says that the Hoovers called me and told me that they know what kind of car my daughter drives. So basically, I better take this video down or change my tune about Jet 5 because the Hoovers know what kind of car my daughter drives. So in other words, you're saying that the Hoovers are threatening. What kind of stuff is this, first of all, to say on the internet?
That's nothing to say on the internet because that would for sure put a RICO or a federal indictment or some sort of flammable, skullduggery, and larceny upon the Hoovers for sure. But let's see where it goes.
So first of all, you're accusing the Hoovers of making threats to me.
Which would be a federal.
So you're saying that the Hoovers
be a federal crime if done on the internet.
Hoovers are going to kill my daughter, right? The Hoovers called me and said, we know what kind of car your daughter drives. This is how much we love Jet 5, and we don't know you. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't care about you. Who are you? We love Jet 5 as much that we know what kind of car your daughter drives. Damn it, you changed that video, and it wasn't the next day, it was the same day. I just corrected myself like I'm going to do every time when I'm wrong about something. And my stance has been clear on the 50-50 yard. It hasn't changed, and it never will change. I wasn't on one. If this dude ever go back to prison, he would have to be on a 50.
Wack 100 for sure be on a 50-50 yard.
50 yard. Trust me. He's never walked a level 4 yard, and he never will. So the Hoovers are so irate with me. They're so upset with me over someone being on a 50-50 yard. I ain't tell nobody to go over there. I wasn't on one. They're so upset with me, according to Wack. Just because I talked about the 50-50 yard. I didn't say somebody was over there and they wasn't. Shit. They were so that they called me, the Hoovers. This is what he just said on the internet, right here on No Jumper with 5 million subscribers. That the Hoovers called me and told me that we know what kind of car your daughter drives. You had better change your tune or change your story or take the video down.
That'd be some flammy, skullduggery, and larceny should it be true. Now, the way Damian Porter's going about it, it's pretty easy to see that it's not true, but wouldn't that have been something?
Whatever they said to say that, he didn't say what they wanted done. They wanted something done about this video I did on Jap 5, so much so that they called me and told me that they know what kind of car my daughter drove. The Hoovers did. This is news to me. Hell, I don't even know what kind of car my daughter drives. What's her name? I don't have any kids.
Damn. This nigga Wack going a whole campaign and said that the Hoovers send Damian Porter a threat. Said, we know what kind of car you drive. That nigga Damian Porter go, I don't even know what kind of car my daughter drive. I ain't got no kids. Damn. That nigga said, but go park. I ain't got nothing. Damn.
This dude just be talking. I don't have any children.
That's wild.
Zero. I have 0 kids, bro. None. I don't have a son. I don't have a daughter. Yet this man just sat here. Everyone knows that. Except him, apparently.
Apparently.
Just made up a whole story. Easily verified that he's lying. Because I don't have a fucking kid. The man just sat here and said that the Hoovers called me, you heard him, and told me, take the video down or else, because we know what kind of car your daughter drives.
Nigga,
the Hoovers are finna kill my freaking daughter over a video that I did. Speaking of fucking truth in the video, by the way. A video.
Oh yeah, Damian Porter's mad. Oh, he's hot. He's hot. He's using his outdoor voice.
Video that I did. That a 50-50 yard is all bad, where this dude will be. And so they got so upset with me that they called my phone and threatened my life and said, we know what kind of car your daughter drives.
Don't got a daughter.
What can you say to something like that? And I have no kids. Tell them to tell me what kind of car my daughter drives, because I don't even freaking know. What's her name, by the way? What? I don't have any children. The man just sat here and said the Hoovers called me and said, take the video down because we know what kind of car your daughter drives. They the fucking mafia now. Gonna blow my daughter's car up over a video I did.
And the daughter don't even exist. Goodness gracious.
Oh, okay. They'd be getting the wrong car. I don't have any kids. The Hoovers know that. He just doesn't know that, clearly. They would never call me and say something like that. I don't have any kids. And the video I did would never be that serious. They would kill a kid and kill my child. That's not how the Hoovers get down. Let me dispel this. Let me disabuse you of this notion right now that the Hoovers are somehow child killers. That's what he's putting out there.
So Wack not only gave a bad piece of information again, nigga, you said that these dudes is gonna unalive this man's daughter. He don't even got a daughter. It's just a lot of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny involved in this for unnecessary reasons.
Let me make this clear right now. I don't know what he's talking about. I've never seen this. I've never heard of this. And let me tell y'all right now, any detective, any officer that's watching, I've never in my life, I swear, I've never heard anything like this about the Hoovers doing anything to some woman inside of a car. I've never heard this. This is astounding.
This is astounding.
I don't know why this man would get on here on the internet and say something like that. Calling me a fake Hoover, say I changed my thing like a little biatch or whatever. That's fine. It's not fine, but that's not something that I'm going to talk about here on the internet. I'm not about to go back and forth with Wack 100 or anyone else on the internet. Someone says something, I'll say what I have to say about it in response. Then
all right, man. So we finna get up out of here to the next one, man. Damian Porter It's words for Wack 100, man. I'm about to go ahead and slide for the night. It's my second live of the night. So we up out of here, man. We gone. I gave y'all about an hour, some change. I hope everybody has a beautiful Sunday night going into y'all Monday. Say your prayers. Thank God for everything that we got. Gone. God bless y'all, man. Good night.